to Everyone Racers.
A show designed for the world of low-dollar racing and oddball car culture.
It doesn't matter what kind of Lemmy Champ or Lucky Track Dog league you run.
SCCA or NASA, we don't discriminate.
As long as you drive it hard and built it yourself.
Join us each week for tech discussion,
Tips, tricks,
as well as news and notes from the world of amateur endurance racing.
whether it's on the spot.
hella sweet,
Or we're lucky enough in Chrissy.
And Chrissy,
I give you just the tip.
we're sure you'll giggle a little.
And learn even less.
Everyone report to the paddock.
This is Chris.
This is Chrissy.
I'm Tim.
And I'm mental.
And we're Everyone Racers. Welcome to another iconic Porsche episode. What?
Which
I'm
episode
just saying
is
they're all iconic.
Okay, well, Zoom took you out. Anyway, it's
the
three episodes.
924. Ugh.
It's what? It's
Give
it's
it time.
Okay, hold on. Okay, it's an episode 387. The Porsche 356 Speedster model was launched back in 1954 and was built on a unibody construction, which made it difficult for custom builders to restore the cars. Iconic Auto Body is a workshop in the UK which builds custom cars with a Porsche 356 silhouette. Their latest creation is the 387 Speedster, and it's based on the second generation Boxster, a 2.7 liter 987. It's pretty, and I'm sure it's outrageously expensive, but it's pretty to look at. We are showing it here. If you can't see it, it's fun.
I love
They did.
everything, but the windshield profile just does not fit.
And the wheels. I don't like the wheels.
Yeah. The doors usually give this kind of thing away on the outside, and they integrated them pretty well in this one.
They
the
really
outside of it.
did.
The interior is lovely.
It probably has like a usable top, which is why they probably kept that windshield the way it is. Because otherwise, I'd have just gone with a straight up, it's tiny little piece of metal with tiny little piece of glass. It's pretty.
It is
Yeah, the
pretty.
top is nice. Yeah.
What you working on?
Who?
Chris?
Mental.
Me?
Somebody pick it.
Fine,
What is
I'll
it
go.
working on?
I've been working on that much because I'm between projects. I'm waiting for the radiator to get fixed for the MG after I dropped it off by the trash cans of the guy who is the semi-retired radiator shop guy. But that's the only person you're going to find to fix a radiator these days in 2025. It's a semi-retired guy who, yeah. Anyway, but I did make a oil pan baffle for the spare motor for the Mazda, because we are, instead of using the Ford Escape pan that came with it, that's what's the one on the car right now, we got a Mazda 2.5 liter from a 6 that's a better angle for the car, for the way the motor's mounted in the car. So we're using that. But so I had to make a baffle for it. Mazda gave it a very tiny little baffle that was in the car, in the pan already. I made a much larger one that's pointing all the oil back to the middle and has pieces vertically to stop the oil from flowing. Once it's flowed back to the middle, it won't flow out as well. Keep it around the pickup. I don't think we've ever had problems with oiling on this car, but I don't want to. When I have the oil pan sitting right there in front of me and I can spend 2 hours doing it, I'm just going to do that. So that's all. Yep.
Cool.
Mental, what have you been up to?
Our beloved Skimmy, the little robot skimmer that has lived in my pool nonstop for like the last 2.5 years. The bearing back to screw out, which I'm sure is now deep in my pool cleaning system.
Oh,
And
no.
the paddle wheel. So I went to like a couple of hardware stores to get the tiny little machine screw. They don't sell them. So I had to go to Ace Hardware and repair and spend almost $1.50 to get the screws to repair Skimmy. But I got Skimmy going again. I picked up a set of garage tables that I painted and threw some wheels on. So it is like the final, like the last not planned section of my garage is now getting planned out with tables, and it'll be a lot more organized. It's the part over by the Formula V. And in a slightly delayed celebration of May the 4th, me and some locals here went and saw Naked Stormtroopers. It's a national touring show. They actually international because they had it in London, but it is now at a residency here. It is called The Empire Strips Back. It is a burlesque show. It is, yes, there's nudity, but it's hilarious. Like, Chrissy, your sister should go see this because she will laugh at all the Star Wars humor. It's it's actually
I'm
pretty.
sure.
It was very entertaining, well presented, and pretty funny. So, but at the end of the day, it's naked stormtroopers.
Okay.
Woo!
Woo. Sounds amazing. Okay. We
Chrissy,
did
what were you doing?
we did a
I,
quick short.
I figured that was like going to be a little more organic. Go for it.
That's fine. A quick road trip on Saturday, and then we had a Mother's Day party on Sunday. Made a whole lot of food and went over to my parents and sat outside and saw the boys. And yep, all good. No car work here. Tim, you've got some adventures coming.
I do. But I'm happy to say that the Corvette is on the ground. I rebuilt the calipers, the caliper seals. They were remarkably in good shape. I probably didn't need to replace them, but while you're in there, you might as well. So got those done, and it's one of those, the car's been disassembled for so long. I'm like, where are the rotors? And then it's like, oh, there, I found them. Where are the brake pads? So a lot of time was spent like reorganizing my garage, trying to find bits and parts. So, killed two birds with one stone on that, which is great. So last thing to do is get the nose on.
I have to force myself, even when it's going to be a 10-minute job, I have to label everything like it's going to be apart for months, because otherwise it will be apart for months and I will lose everything.
Yep. I didn't lose it. I just didn't know where it was.
And here's the thing. There's a bunch of people that are looking at their radio or their YouTube going, it's the same thing. And then there's about half our audience going, no, there's a difference. There is an absolute difference between losing something and not knowing where it is. So
it's on this wall in a bin. I just don't know which one. So
exactly.
Yeah. So that was good. And then we took Stella to her first puppy social, which went well. She was very intimidated by all the things going on. And we gave her some anti-nausea medicine because she gets car sick, and because puppies tend to do that. And sadly, that really didn't work. So yeah, it's going to be a long road trip for the puppy in a week and a half. So
and you
and us.
And
yeah.
you.
Or by the end of the road trip, puppy's got it figured out.
Yep.
Gonna have to.
We can only
we are planning to buy a whole bunch of very, very inexpensive towels and put them in her crate. And then when she throws up, just go and dispose of them in the gas station garbage and move on to the next one. So that's
in your brand new truck.
They make those rip-off like puppy pads. Do you have any puppy pads around?
Oh yeah. Yep. She likes to chew on those. So we're gonna go with the towel. Towel's easy.
Oh wow.
Good thing you have the dog taco in the back seat of the truck.
Yeah.
I've got the dog taco, and I've got a plastic crate. So the dog taco was great, and then she threw up in that, and then it dribbled through the dog taco onto the new truck. So now we've got the plastic crate that it contained in there, so it's a little easier to clean up. So
puppies.
I think we've got it to a manageable situation, but it's certainly far from ideal.
I feel like, like people dog proof their cars, and your dog has truck proofed herself. Nope, I can't take anti-nausea medication. Nope, can't use puppy pads because I'm gonna eat them.
The poor thing, she threw up on the way to, and it's not far, it's literally 2 towns away. She threw up on the way there, ate it before we could get her to stop it, and then I get her out of the truck, I pick her up, and she's like drool coming out of her little face, and I scoop her up, and I'm walking like 2 steps from the car, and she projectile vomits all over the ground. I was like, okay then, this is great. So Anyway, poor Stella. They say puppies can grow out of it, but sometimes they don't. So
Okay.
fingers crossed,
Well,
everybody.
you
Fingers
do a
crossed.
lot of travel, so this should have been a check. It's a shame you couldn't know. Does this dog come with sickness?
Yeah.
Yes or no? I don't know.
I'm gonna need to borrow the dog for a week and drive it around. I'm
Yeah.
sure
Right.
every rescue agency would just go, no.
You're right.
Yeah. Pass.
Oh, shoot.
So, but other than that, packing up, we bought a 5x8 trailer. I think I mentioned that. So we started putting stuff in that to get that ready to go across the country. So, yeah, we're close.
It's getting there. It's almost summertime. I mean, it's still spring, so that's good.
Almost NJMP, more importantly.
There
I
you
can't
go.
wait. I
There-
can't wait to get in a race car again. I am like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because you're hungry.
no.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
well,
I'm hungry for some racing.
okay.
And maybe some soup and a banana. And
Don't give
Yeah.
it away.
Okay, so
anyway.
I'm listeners, I'm on this Slack channel and this may be the worst one yet. And by worst, I mean
Worst?
greatest ever.
I don't know.
It's hard to achieve the same levels of offensiveness that you did with the two Mel Brooks themes by not mocking something, but by just digging up this one obscure reference, and you guys have just drilled down on it. It is, and of course, the brilliant DJ 914 is laying it all out. It is going to be, if you're going to be anywhere near New Jersey, you want to go just to see this theme. I wish I could be there.
Bring your appetite.
It's so disturbing.
Oh, it's gonna be glorious.
It's gonna
It is.
be. Hear me out. Anyway, news and notes time. Okay, question for y'all. Have you ever been wronged by a product that other people swear by? Anyone? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the
Yes.
time.
Some people
Probably.
just love it. Well, we have been, because that's what the story is about. So we have, and I was excited to read this article by in Jalopnik by Greg Pogatelli. I don't know. We did. Why do some drivers hate Royal Purple and some people love it? Royal Purple's Vivid Motor Oil doesn't just promise protection, it sells performance in a bottle with claims of it being stronger than conventional oil, better oxidation resistance, and a cernulinic. I tried that before. Additive that supposedly clings to metal like a needy X. It's no wonder that some treat it like horsepower. Most drivers will settle for some oil that fits the specs, change it, and then forget about it. Royal Purple is considered a different animal. The Cinerlec additive package ionically clings to metal and, per the Royal Purple Company, reacts to sustained heat and pressure with increased film strength. That sounds great, but if it works, is it right? So, independent oil tests by Blackstone Labs finding normal wear levels, whether the same comes from Quaker State Mobile One or Royal Purple, showing that the name on the bottle matters far less than sticking to regular oil change intervals. That makes sense, since private label motor oils are usually blended by bottled and by the same major refiners who fill the name brand bottles as well, with the only real difference being label and price. Lover, hater, thoughts?
I think
I'm
it's
not a fan.
Overhyped.
Chrissy and I put it in the Mazda once, and it's for transmission fluid.
Yes.
And within a 3-digit number of miles, that trans-lunched a bearing.
For no other
So-
reason. So we're haters just because. Yep. Screw me once for no other real reason. Screw you. That's what I say about Royal Purple.
Yep.
Dead to
We only
us.
change it. It is. We only change it just normal maintenance. Like everything's perfectly fine. Then nope. And yes, it met the specs supposedly. And yet those transmissions have all been perfectly fine in race environments with Redline, or the Ford makes a Ford branded high performance manual transmission lubricant that the Speed 3 people swear by and seems to be working out well for us. Who knew?
Well, at least Ford can make one thing, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, it's not like they just recalled every one of their trucks for the last decade.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, good thing they don't actually make this oil. They just put their name on it. Anyway, wagons are not dead,
They're
especially
not.
Yay!
super wagons, right? Thank you, Europe. Our friend Jeff Glucker at Hooniverse has a review of the latest BMW M5 Touring, which is fancy Eurospeak for station wagon. Here's the numbers: 717 horsepower, 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds. Base price
Yes.
of 122,000. Also, it weighs about the same as my Escalade. Not kidding. It's a lot. Like what Jess says, a unicorn machine with a formerly fairy tale levels of power shouldn't be inexpensive, and this one is certainly no exception. The internal combustion engine makes 577 horsepower, augmented by an electric motor inside the gearbox. It makes another 194 horsepower and 207 foot-pounds. The best part, when you turn off all-wheel drive to make it rear-wheel drive, you have to turn off traction control. Shucks.
Oh my.
Check out the article and video in the show notes.
Oh
Kill
my.
all tires.
Yeah, but the thing weighs, seriously, it weighs 6,000 pounds.
Insane.
And it will propel those 6,000 pounds to 60 miles an hour in motorcycle speeds.
Yeah,
It's got 1,100 pounds of wire in it.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh. Well, I believe all of us have made the run from LA to almost the Bay Area and or vice versa, or at least a reasonable facsimile of that trip. Ballpark 500-ish miles. How much do you think it costs to make that drive? Well, thanks to Brad Brownell at Jalopnik for highlighting a recent video, it is apparently possible, but even as Brad concedes, not pleasant to make that trip for $20. Yep,
Okay.
Zach and Ari from Revzilla did it on a Honda Grom and a zero electric bike. It's a fun video to watch on the background, and after you finish our show, get in there. Charging at a local college, drafting, Trader Joe's free samples helped the duo make it with money to spare. And it was also 2 days of back roads, a pack of uncooked hot dogs, and dumpster diving for shelter to get there. In fact, the first 150 miles took 9 hours. Links to the article, video, and summary are in the show notes.
Sounds terrible.
Dumb ways to save $20.
Hey,
Or
man.
only
20 bucks
use
is 20 bucks.
only use $20.
And the
Oh,
Grom
no.
could have made it in a day, but they spent a bunch of time following around the electric bike while he was looking for free charging.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm good. It's not good.
Oh,
Oh, well.
link to that is in our show notes.
Oh my. Okay. We are skipping down a little bit. What?
What are we
Yeah.
skipping?
We're going to go right to recent results.
Recent results time. Okay, that's great because we've got so much information about recent results because we got B Train's notes. He sent us our notes on what happened at this race, which is
Thank
so
you,
much
Brian.
fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He knew that we would want it. It has a lot of good backstory. Stay with us. There's a lot here. But chances are when we read it off, we say, oh, this person won. And you're like, cool. I don't know anything about them. But you'll get to know all about the winners of everything that happened at Gingerman. So overall winner went to Focus Club number 36, a 2002 Ford Focus SVT. This is Gingerman is their home track. They've never won here until now. Had 8 top 3 finishes. Last year, they were in second on the same lap as Save the Tatas, and they gave Tatas a 5-lap penalty at BS. And the Focus won by 5 laps. So congratulations to them.
Woohoo!
Excellent judging. Class B was Skunk Works 171. That's 70-something Audi powered Opel GT, which started out as just like the most expensive, worst idea ever. And they've just kept refining it. They have won Class C. It finished 4th overall. Elected not to grid with the top 10 on Sunday morning because Mike's a common man. And
Was
they
it on
wrote
jack stands in the garage?
yeah. And he wrote a check to donate his money to Lemons of Love because, quote, I'm keeping every one of the fucking nickels. Ginger was one of the last races where they still go and get the nickels. It's awesome.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's great.
Class C was Legendary Racing in their 1987 Acura Legend. Apparently, it has working udders. That's
Oh,
fantastic.
yes.
They took their award in their cow costumes, and the crowd started chanting, "Moo!"
Heroic Fix went to Placeholder Racing in their 78 Triumph Spitfire GT4. First, their newly added custom-made wing failed when Dale disapproved of how it got in the way of refueling. They tried to make it adjustable, but it just bounced around too much, so they moved it back enough to clear the rear hatch. Then they literally drove the wheels off of it. Front wheel came off, broken ball joint, welded it, weld failed, wheel fell off again, fixed it for real this time, drove around a few more laps, wheel fell off again, welded that back on, missed checkered flag by a minute, but convinced Dale to let them join the parade down pit row for high fives.
That's amazing.
Great idea. Chief Justice Shelley exclaimed, "Look at it wiggle." We expected to fall off again in the parade, but it made it to the trailer and the entire team cheered. Every time they went to fix something, they put Eye of the Tiger on a loop. They were next to penalty, so they got to hear it for hours and
That's
hours.
They're making their own
amazing.
montage every time. Yes.
All right. I got screwed when two Pacific Motors in their Dodge Omni and the Viper powered Rolls-Royce Silver Wraith. So the Rolls blew a hole in the block on Friday. Rebuilt
Weird.
a replacement engine, fired it up, zero oil pressure, never turned a lap. The
Weird.
Omni build was started by Bill Riley of Riley Technologies, who was present at the race. Darko finished the build. The block cracked because it got down to freezing the night before. Local shop did some
Oh.
kind of stitch repair to the thread plugs
Oh.
that was extraordinary, and that did not fail. It did about 40 something laps. It was towed off 3 separate times before it finally died for some other reason that kept them parked. When it did run, it was quick. Darko said it was finally tired of winning trophies, not not racing. He wanted to come back and not win a trophy.
Hey, Darko, get a Honda.
Too boring.
Put a Honda motor in the Rolls. How about that?
Oh, J swap that. Yes.
That's a lot.
Special award. High Roof Racing, number 991 in a 2009 Chevy HHRSS. You got to say all those, otherwise you miss part of it. In 2008, GM went before Congress and they said, we need $25 billion. And U.S. Representative Michael E. Capernew from Massachusetts said to GM, my fear is you're going to take this money and continue to make the same stupid decisions for the next 25 years. The next year, this 2009 HHR arrived as a show vehicle. And the title of the special trophy is Alleviating Michael Capernow's Fears.
That's fantastic.
And then they went and screwed up the small block.
Judge's choice went to M. Durance Racing and their Scion TC. This is a team of engineering students from the University of Michigan. They collected black flags like Pokemon.
What?
Four
College
off.
students, engineers, every one of us is a judge. Show us your shocked face.
4 off, spin, blend line, passenger yellow, contact,
Oh.
mechanical, almost got us being in a paddock. I mean, that would have been like a full house.
Right?
They were smiling and laughing the entire time. The 7-legged race penalty on Saturday, Bob Ross on Sunday before the quiet time for Jesus break.
Oof.
It was a
Mm.
multinational team that had something other than Go Blue in common. Most of them had the same University of Michigan Python professor, Charles Severance, who was driving in the number 42 Sakai Racing Team
That's
Neon.
awesome.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
great. Org choice went to El Grande Racing in their 79 Ford Granada. This is Lemon's first Granada. It was themed like a grenade, and they were adding to the theme on Saturday night because they were worried people didn't get it. I got it the moment it rolled into Gingerman, and I saw it with a giant pin in the truck. They brought 0 spare parts. They lost a belt. They did the string trick to get a replacement. It was a rookie team, no black flags, and finished about 117 laps. Well done.
Okay. HMG. This is a good one. And I'm so glad we have the story for this because I don't even know where to start. It is from the Shitshank Redemption in a PT Cruiser. Their theme was butt drugs. There's a clip. I don't know if you should play that. I'm not really sure what
It'll
It's-
it'll
it's
be
a-
linked in the show notes.
Okay. They had a butt drugs pusher that caught me
But
completely
it
by
literally is
surprise.
titled "Butt Drugs Commercial."
Okay.
Yep.
So
It's a
Solid-
commercial for butt drugs, not butt drugs.
Like the last name of the proprietor of the drugstore's last
His
name
name's
was Butt, so
No,
they
Butt.
called
no,
it.
no. They're gonna have to click it to find out.
Okay. They had a butt drugs pusher that caught me completely by surprise. Saw him out the window of penalty and he ducked. I tried to see what he was doing. He hid again, snuck around the building, then it said, "Psst, hey man, want some butt drugs?" And they had a plastic pill that said for rectal use only with Hershey kisses inside. Coming off of the parade lap, the driver handed butt drugs to Randy. Planning and commitment. They rethemed the PT Cruiser at every race.
Yeah, they do. They theme hard. IOE went to cross-thread racing their Volvo 240. Now, what makes this car an IOE? Well, they've driven it to the last 3 races without a trailer after having also driven it in a Lemons rally, something like 13,000 miles, and they only bring a few spare parts in their fuel jugs in a trailer hitch basket. It just keeps effluencing its Swedish gold and blue livery and finished in the top third of the field. And side note, in general, it was a tough battle between the Grenada and the Volvo, but the Volvo just did so well on laps, and the Grenada just barely managed to survive that the Volvo got the win.
Well done.
Fantastic. Thanks again, B Train. This was good. I like
This is
it.
Absolutely.
really good.
Yeah.
Well, also, what AER was at the Glen. This was a bit abbreviated due to weather.
A bit abbreviated.
Like extremely abbreviated. Like, how does everyone finish on the same lap? It's because you only run one lap. That's how.
Pretty
So
much.
anyway, class 4 saw Rubin Performance Garage win the race in car 293. It finished 43 laps.
Yep.
BMW Motorsports car 72 finished second, also completing 43 laps. Team Car Dorks in 56 came in third, completing 42 laps. Class 3 was Angry Croc with 41 laps, beating the Krabby Kraut and Rooster Racing on the same lap. Class 2 was Rubin Performance Garage with 42 laps over RX Racing, who only had 41 laps, and Mostly Motorsports with 40. Class 1 was Wii Racing with 39 laps over the Accelerators on the same lap, and Flying Purple People Eater 2 laps down, which would be 37 laps.
So
Great
this-
weekend.
This race was cheap for most racers.
Good, easy on consumables.
Easy
Hey.
on consumables. Yes.
How
you wanna
much
get-
tire did you use? I didn't even get the stickers off.
Didn't have to pull a lot of cars out of the wall. Eh?
Actually, oh, they
broke?
did. There's a car rolled. They absolutely did. They had issues.
Oh, I
that's-
didn't know it was that bad. Yikes.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, there's carnage. Remind me. So it was rain and hail on the first day,
Fog.
fog, and then
Fog
fog
delay.
on the second
Then
day.
fog.
Yep. So they, the team, the guys that I know that went, they actually got refunded because they felt bad that the driver that they paid for the money for the entrance, they did so little racing, that they basically got refunded because
And maybe they should have stuck to lemons. They would have had more fun in Gingerman.
they did a lot
Yes.
of yellow laps, so at least they got to drive around Watkins. So they said,
Yay.
Yellow laps in the rain.
43
are the
yellow laps to be
worst.
exact.
well, and fog, and they said the fog was so bad that you didn't know if there was a car in front of the one that you could only see the bumper from. So it was that bad. And also Watkins has a lot of walls and not a lot of runoff in many places. And if you don't know the track well enough, it gets pretty exciting to, and then have also a fast car. So this, what the guy that I was talking to was saying, that the car behind him was one of those, like, in your mirror, I'm going to go which way I'm going to go. And I was like, you don't point by in AER, but this is the kind of time that you probably should point by. If you were going green, somebody decided, yeah, that side of the track is green. We can go green. I don't really know where you're going. Probably should tell people which way you're going. Sounded like a miserable. It was, and there was like a hailstorm. Yeah, sounded.
Big windstorms came through, ruined everyone's pop-ups. All gone.
Yeah, yep. They said there's like sheets of rain. Yeah, sounded miserable. Anyway, let's
Oh
have
well.
feedback time. Okay, on the YouTube, Greg. Oh, sorry about that. Greg O said many great sidebar discussions in a fantastically complex topic. Good podcast. This is for the last one. Thank you, Eric.
Carlton said at the beginning of the main topic, you talk about how hard it is to gauge the average pace. But Carlton said, "Hey, we have a mostly working driver analyzer program that takes into account yellow flags and black flags and driver changes to give us some sexy graphs about who's good with it and who can only turn one hot lap." I am
Wow.
so not surprised at this, Carlton, but also would like you to share. This sounds great.
Very, very much.
Yes.
I was going to say those exact words because, of course,
wow.
you do, Carlton. Now, where is it?
Mhm.
Give it to me.
Oh, that's so much.
I feel like, or he could probably have a like niche service of, hey, Carlton, we're considering this new driver for our team. How has he performed in these other races? And you just, thumbs up or thumbs down kind of a deal. Oh, sorry. Michael K also said, there aren't as many terrible cars out there anymore. That's why you have to make them terrible with an ill-advised engine swap. And also, if you try, you can still find the terrible. I followed a T1000 to work in Chicagoland the other day. I'm not convinced the T1000 is a terrible car, but the only one I've seen has been run by Salty Thunder. And that car's immaculate.
They're pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. That would qualify for IOE potential for sure.
Oh, and it did not finish last.
Oh.
It's an
Well,
auto.
Adam N had some great consumer advice for the shopping show. For the last, I don't know how many races, my feet have been screaming at me because I've spent most of the race day in my race shoes because I wanted them on for fueling and driver changes. Also, wore out my old driving shoe soles sooner than they otherwise would have. I've been shopping for dedicated SFI crew shoes for quite some time, but never could bring myself to spend $250 on them. Simpson had a clearance deal on driving shoes and crew shoes last month. For about $250, I scored a new set of driving shoes and a really sweet set of crew paddock style kicks, which I wore all weekend at Hallett. Feet are happy, greatly enhanced the whole weekend experience. One of those things that goes from a luxury to why the heck didn't I do this years ago? I can say this. Corey Dickman is a huge fan of the driving crew shoes. He's been wearing them for about 2 years. Great suggestion.
100%.
Yeah. Cool.
You know who never forgets to splurge on luxury shoes?
Oh,
You don't
we won't
know
go
how
there.
wrong
Luxury
you
or
are.
We won't
comfortable?
go there.
I really don't
No idea how
comfortable.
wrong
I
you
feel like comfortable shoes.
Comfortable shoes are a thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Fine.
You know who will probably not go see Naked Stormtroopers if it comes to Philadelphia?
For sure.
Oh, no.
Jen will, but yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Chrissy's mom.
I was
And,
just. Go ahead.
I was going to say a belated but genuinely heartfelt, because we figure she's probably listening to this, heartfelt happy Mother's Day, Chrissy's mom, not just from the other three of us, but from the hundreds, and that's not an exaggeration, hundreds of listeners who do love you, A, because you're cookies, but B, because you're a very great, wonderful person.
That's so nice. It was also my sister's anniversary on May the 4th as well. So
happy anniversary.
Happy
Happy
anniversary.
anniversary. Happy anniversary.
why-
Happy anniversary.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, she needs to go see Naked Stormtroopers.
Okay. Okay, it's big topic time. It's a shopping show because we had nothing else to talk about. So we're going to have a shopping show.
We planned this. We have lots of stuff to
I
talk about. We wanted to do
know.
a shopping show.
I
This is why we didn't have the
know.
racing junk section, because this is all the racing junk section.
Well, I don't know that
At least some of it. Some of
All
it is, without a doubt.
Oh,
Which is
I
great.
was able to find everything I wanted. I actually made a list of the cars according to the category, and then went shopping for the cars. Found them all on
Ah.
Racing Junk.
Oh, good for
Excellent.
you. Well, you did great, and that wasn't even a challenge, but you did it. So good.
Well done, sir.
I did
So we're
not.
going to talk about cars for road trips, and we've picked out several excellent road trips to take. And then we're going to show we each found cars for ourselves and for potentially some of our podcast cohorts. So we're going to go through and then we're going to decide who picked best, who picked worst. Timmy, this first one was your idea. Tell us about this first trip we're going on.
All right. Well, my thought is if you've got to drive across the country, like why not stop and take a little bit of automotive history in? So I went to Chat GPT and said, hey, why don't you send me on a cross-country trip to some of the best car and racing museums along the road? And they started out in Washington, in Seattle, at the LeMay America's Car Museum in Tacoma, Washington. It's one of the largest car museums in North America. And then we stopped in Montana, which is Miracle of the America Museum, which has got all kinds of weird stuff in it, but it does have vintage cars and motorcycles as well. Then you pop into South Dakota for the Pioneer Auto Museum. They've got over 275 classic cars, including rare and historic models. And then off to Hartford, Wisconsin for the Automotive Museum, which is dedicated to Kissel cars and other Wisconsin automakers. Free cheese curds with entry. Next is Michigan. You go to the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, which is arguably the most comprehensive auto museum in the United States. And then you could also hit in Sterling Heights, the GM Heritage Center. That is got limited public access, so plan accordingly if you want to hit that one. And then off to Indiana, to the Auburn Cord Duesenberg Museum. It's a stunning Art Deco building with elegant classic cars inside. And you'll end up in the Pennsylvania, New York area at the Simeon Foundation Automotive Museum in Philadelphia, which is a focus on historic race cars. And then the Northeast Classic Car Museum in Norwich, New York.
Okay.
I did not realize you were going to use Chat GPT, and I thought we were planning our own road trips. So I had one that started out at the Peterson, and then I was going to shamelessly use my retired status to get us on to Davis-Monthan Air Force Base to go to the Boneyard, then the Route 66 Museum, then the Packard Museum, and then the Volo Auto Museum in Illinois, and then end up at the Lane Museum in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wow.
Nice.
Another good one.
Okay.
There are so many good ones. And I would say to our listeners, if you've got a favorite, put it in the doodly-doo. Let's hear about it. What's your favorite car museum?
Yeah, send us your favorite car museums. That's a great idea. Love it.
Okay, let's look at cars.
So far, it's Barber. That one's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Timmy, show us what you got here.
All
Let's
right.
keep us rolling.
So for this cross-country trip, I found mine at Cars and Bids. And let me share my screen. And
remember to be descriptive because this is primarily an audio show, everyone.
yes.
Oh my
So,
God.
I have found a
Let's do
1993
this.
Ford E150, and this is a replica of the Dumb and Dumber Mutt Cuts car. It includes a replica mini bike. It is a shag car with the floppy ears and the car, the rear tire covers with the dog legs and the fuzzy interior, the cute little smile and this tongue. It is absolutely fantastic, and I would love to drive this thing across the country and watch children and dads point
I
and chuckle.
feel like you might already win. I wow.
Wonder where
Yeah.
this is now. Have it sold what 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's living a
I
good
would,
life.
I would love to
I
find
hope
that.
it is.
And then next for Chris, I found on Bring a Trailer a 1,200-mile 2020 Mercedes-Benz S65 AMG sedan final edition. It is black with copper trim. It's a twin turbo
Ooh, that
6
is
liter
very
Yeah,
cool.
this
V12.
is great.
Oh.
Just
Well,
a nice
yeah.
way to cruise across the
Oh,
country
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
in
that car was designed to
style.
do,
Oh,
especially in
Yeah.
South
goodness.
Dakota.
Fast as you want.
Yeah. And this sold for $188,000 in
I mean, that's
actually
price.
today. Today it sold for that much. So great. Thanks, Tim. I'm looking forward to that truck showing up.
Oh,
Absolutely. Oh, I sent it. I sent it to Chrissy. I
Oh,
sent her
good.
the link.
it's wonderful. I figured it's fine. We'll just buy that or something.
And speaking of Chrissy,
Oh, look at this.
I figured like what would be perfect for her to just cruise across the country in luxury, but a 2004 also V12 Rolls-Royce Phantom. It is a California two-toned exterior car. It has got a glorious navy blue color with a silver stripe down the whole center. It has got beautiful tan burl wood dash, gorgeous leather, and it's only bid to $57,000. So get on out there and scoop up this gorgeous, gorgeous car.
Love it.
Yeah. Arriving
Mental.
in a Rolls Royce is always something, no matter where you are.
Mental, I feel like you need something with a little more
I saw it.
personality. So this is a 1997, I don't even know how to say this, Mach MSV.
This is it's considered the absolute pinnacle of luxury minibuses.
It is a
I mean, it looks like
enormously
it.
large minibus. I'm sorry, a minivan.
Oh, it's a
Big-
full
you-
size
Big
because it's a
minivan.
bus size.
When
yeah.
I saw this, I thought immediately of that RV that they had in the movie Stripes with Bill Murray. I was like, this looks like the version of that. So if
the
you took
EM50, yeah,
the EM50, but it has got
look at that.
luxury leather and a beautiful center console. It's got captain seats in the back. It has got a giant 454 big block V8 with a 4-speed automatic transmission. So you can hear that thing hum at about 4,000 RPM as you cruise down the highway at 60 miles an hour. Mental, I think you would absolutely look amazing in this with the gull wing front doors.
Oh my God, a going front door?
So good. It's so good.
practically a
It is
McLaren. It's exactly the same thing as a McLaren, just
Wow.
horses.
It's
absolutely
kind of like a Vixen RV, if you remember those, but a more
It
modern
does.
version,
Wow.
but with
It's
Chevy.
styled the same way as a Vixen,
Yeah.
yes, but 454 versus the turbo BMW.
Yeah.
It's got sink, faucet, coffee maker, refrigerator, toaster, and a microwave.
I mean,
That is a comfortable way to travel with
Yeah,
you and
let's-
several friends.
yeah, right. Take everybody. Sounds good. Just like the
There you
limo
go.
or something.
Yes,
No.
awesome.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Chrissy, what'd you get?
Unlike Tim, I did not pick for everybody because we didn't know that we were picking for everybody. So I got something for Chris. And I'm sorry, hold on. It's a little bit I'm losing gotta share. How do I share? Let's share that.
Do you want me to go first, or you can figure this out?
I just need to make sure. No, there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Nailed
sorry.
it.
I just hold on. I can't. This is terrible podcasting. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
this is good
it's right
radio.
there to
honey.
the right. So Don't give Chrissy a hard time, folks, because she does this on an iPad. The rest of us actually use
No,
computers.
I'm on a computer, but I have to,
Okay.
I don't have a way to hold my microphone, so I have to try to do all of this once.
I can see them.
We can see
Okay.
your. Yeah,
click
just
the
click
link
the
right
link.
there.
There, nailed it.
Okay, fine. So here is I chose, this is for myself. I chose a 2024 used Acura Integra A spec, 17,000 miles. This is black on black on black. Because I thought if I'm gonna go across country, I want to go fast enough across the terrible states, and but I also want to be in luxury and have a fun car. So that's what I bought for myself. 31 grand on that. It looks pretty. And for Chris, I got him a very blue 2021 Honda Civic Type R, because also hot hatch, bring enough stuff for the week, and arrive in style and have a good time getting across the states quickly. So those are what I chose.
That is very
Great
blue.
fuel economy.
It
Yep.
is very
Light
blue.
blue.
I like Chrissy's much more practical and less generous than Tim. Tim's buying. He's like, you get an S class. And you get a Rolls Royce.
We'll get there. I
Because he's
have
like,
the,
well, you get a Civic.
we'll get there. I have those, just not in this topic.
That's fine. All right,
You,
Mental,
you
you're
can
up.
ride. You can ride my super van with me.
It's plenty of room.
Chris and I don't always agree on everything, but we do agree on one absolute truth, and that is stacked headlight Mercedes are always cool. So, Chris, for you, because we're
Yes.
driving
Nice.
across a lot of flat states, that is a 1970 gold 300 SEL, but it's not just any gold 300 SEL. This one is the big boy, 6'3", and
Nice.
Ooh.
velour interior.
Look at that.
Ew,
Yeah.
I don't know about velour interior.
Mm.
It's breathable at least.
It's not
compared to,
breathable.
compared to MV
It is-
text.
It is
Yes,
not.
it is. It is better than the MB text on a long trip, and that 6'3" will make sure that it happens as quickly or as slowly as you want. It's got an excellent, I wouldn't call it patina, but it's been driven. So this is not a collector's piece. This is a driver's car. And I figured, anybody comes along with you, they're going to be in good shape. Now,
Nice.
this is going to make sense in a second. And I was looking for something for a different subject for Chris, and I came across this car, and for reasons I cannot explain, it screamed Chrissy.
Okay.
And it's nothing you've ever expressed any sort of interest in. I
Okay.
just figured
Fantastic.
you would be stellar behind this. This is a
Ooh.
1961 Ferrari 250 GTE. This is a proper
Are there too
touring
many numbers
vehicle.
in that price?
Yeah.
Because
And the ridiculous thing is I found this car because I was
think
trying to
it's
find a
too
cheaper
much.
Ferrari, and then I found a $734,000 fully restored proper Ferrari touring vehicle. But
If-
tell
if you
me
really
that
paid
is
that
not
much,
a lovely place to spend your time
And money.
Right?
and money. It's silver over. I don't even want to call it Cordoban or
Ox
that
blood.
ox
Bur-
blood.
Burgundy.
It is. It's
Or
not Burgundy.
Merlot.
Burgundy is on that
Merlot.
Honda.
Oh.
Yeah, Merlot is on a Ferrari. But my lord, look at that!
Yeah.
Look at that wood-rimmed wheel and
If
that
it
shifter.
really
and
is
everything just-
$730,000, I'm not sure I'm going to want to drive it.
You're so
You're
much room
you're
in the
afraid
That's
of
the
the
backseat.
challenge. Yeah. But that's how I got there.
Okay. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Tim, same deal, man. We are driving across the country. You need something big. You need something with some style. And this
Party
is a
limo?
1965 Chrysler Crown Imperial. It's bigger than the limo. It is literally the song that the B-52s were singing about. So there she is.
We're not seeing it,
1965.
We
Mental.
don't see it. I'm sure it's
I'm
beautiful.
sorry. I'm supposed to actually hear this. Press the share button. There it is. 1965
Oh, yeah.
gold.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Crown.
Yes.
Yeah. So that just says America all day long.
America.
But
Yes.
the Imperials
America.
were pretty impressive cars back in their day.
They were. I remember there was a time when they were banned from demolition derbies because they were so stout.
Yeah,
Now,
totally.
I talked about I did not use Chat GTP. I bid my own, and on my version of us seeing all the museums, sorry, you're all coming with me, and we are taking this 1966 Lincoln
Yes.
Continental
Oh, but only 3 pictures.
Oh,
convertible with
come
Oh.
on,
suicide doors in the
man.
back, and it's a beautiful,
There's a
like
lady in
this
it.
olive.
Where'd this lady
Yeah,
come from?
Does she come with the car?
I don't
And there's
think
not enough
so.
room for all of us.
Yeah. Oh, yes,
No,
there
there is. The
is. You
back
could fit
seat.
like
The back
3
seat
more
is.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
This
great.
thing's great. And if you notice in this picture where we're showing with the lady, the stereo's on the left side. That's just great. Because if we're
Then-
rolling across America, we're doing it with some style.
Okay. All right,
All right.
Chris.
I picked one for me and one for mental for this one. So, first for myself, I have chosen this, and this is very much in the spirit of what Tim chose to get me.
Yeah, right
Because when
there.
you're crossing the country, you need a car designed to cross continents, which means a big Mercedes. And so I thought, well, there might be times where it's a nice day or in a back road. I might want a convertible big Mercedes. So I have a 2007 Mercedes-Benz S63 AMG 4MATIC Cabriolet. So this has got all of the power, all of the everything. It's enormous. It's convertible. It's super fast. It is super comfortable.
I don't know. I think I like Tim's better
Yes.
for
Yep.
$188,000.
Well, this one's only 61,000 because I'm a
Yes.
bargain shopper.
You can get 2 of those.
Right. It's got a lovely tan interior, so you don't have the black interior on your butt with a convertible, which is
But
important.
this must have air conditioned seats though, so I don't
Oh, of
really
course it
care if
does.
my butt is on hot black.
You do when you
Yeah.
first sit down in it, that's for
I
sure.
do.
I'm
That's
guessing that also has probably the massaging seats like in your wagon.
Oh, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
duh. All right. And for mental, I always thought, we need a grand touring car of the finest provenance, but also something, not too expensive and something that mental is going to like. So here we have a
Oh,
1989
yeah.
Porsche 928 S4. Now, this is when the 928 started to get good, was with the S4, with the 300
Yes.
horsepower, 32 valve V8. This one is one of the rare manual transmission
Oh,
ones with the
yes.
dogleg gearbox. It is black. It is shiny. It's got little extra spoiler canard things on the front that actually look pretty good. It has up and down headlights. It's got all those things. And I
I
think
am
Mental would have a
guessing.
great time bombing down across the country in this thing.
Yeah, I'm figuring
Look at those
looking
headers.
at yeah. Oh, yes.
Bundle of snakes headers. It's a nice shape, black on black.
I could probably get arrested between Seattle and Montana,
Probably.
maybe.
which were the first 2 stops on that one. That is gorgeous.
Okay.
Well done.
Super cool.
All right.
So
Pick who you think did best on that one, listeners.
Listeners, are we the listeners?
we can be the
Oh,
listeners,
oh,
too.
yeah, we picking now. Okay. All right.
Everyone pick your favorite. I'll take the S65. That's lovely. If Tim's buying me
Tim's?
188,
Yeah, I'll take the same.
convertible. I'll
Yep.
take
Yep. Sign me
that.
up.
That's
I'm
close.
good.
I don't know.
You don't want the
I think-
Ferrari?
I think the shaggy dog is the hit
I,
for sure.
I like the shaggy dog. I don't want the Ferrari's gonna break down, and I don't really want to fix a $738,000 Ferrari on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah.
All right. I'm taking Tim's like mega luxury van.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. I definitely saw that
Yes.
on Bring a Trailer when I was there. Okay. What topics next here?
All right. Next one is the Alcan Highway. You're going all the way from Seattle up the Alcan all the way to Prudhoe Bay.
No K cars.
Mhm.
No K cars. Nope. This is a tough road. It is mostly gravel and conditions can vary significantly. So it's going to be interesting.
Yep. It's
there's
it's
bears.
important.
There's
And
bears.
moose.
Yep.
It is
And
important
it's
that
a
you
long
have
drive too.
you have comfort, but you have a capable vehicle.
Okay.
Must be
Tell us
both.
more.
All right, so what I chose for myself, which I will start with, that is
Oh,
a
wow.
2025 International HV 507 4x4 Blissmobile camper conversion. This is bid currently to $291,000 on Bring a Trailer. It is
Do you live in it?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes you
You
can.
better.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It comes with an 8.9 liter Cummins L9 turbo diesel inline 6 with a 6-speed Allison transmission. It's got
Is it a bomb
a
shelter?
basically it on the
Okay.
back. It has dual motorcycle racks. It has all of the off-road get yourself out of jail doodads in it. You can absolutely live in this thing. There is
Oh, look at the
an
back.
It's just
kitchen.
a massive RV.
It
It's
is bigger
basically
than my
Off-road
first
with
house, though.
44-inch
It's
tires.
like, did you say
Yeah.
it's like your first house?
I said it's
Yeah.
bigger than my first house.
Yeah. If you took like an in-law quarters, like those ones that you can just have dropped off of the crane and just put it on the back of a giant truck,
Yeah.
that is what they did. It
It's-
is fantastic. It is beige, called the Blissmobile, in massive, massive wheels. I mean,
Big as
if you
me.
if you have to change a tire, it will take you 4 days.
And you need 4
There's
people.
And you need 4
so
people.
many-
Yeah, I was going to say you
so
need
many
a
lug nuts.
Oh.
So many lug nuts. So that is
Okay,
what
that's
I
a
would get
lot.
myself. It is a lot.
That's a lot.
For Chris, I thought something a little bit less crazy would be good, but you've got to go up in the air with a 2004 Ford E350 conversion van. It's got V10 power. It's got a 15-passenger configuration. It is a California car. It is lifted up in the air. It's got a giant luggage rack. It has got the rally lights on the top. It comes with winch and all sorts of extractions. It's got a little tiny wadder on the back.
Oh, we need a little ladder.
It's got a cow catcher. It's just amazing. Comes with videos, lights in the bumpers.
And this is only
proper.
13.5 at Cars and
Right?
Bids right now
Well, it's
with
still
17 hours left.
16 hours.
Yes.
So,
if you
great.
need a tow pig, this would be your zombie
And you
tow
want to
pig.
stay in it and bring all kinds of crap. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Tires are
absolutely-
also as big as me.
they're very big, very, very big.
Okay.
The
What's
interior is average, but
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
okay because Chrissy's
Oh, what do we
is
get?
not
Oh,
average.
Look at that.
Chrissy's rolling in a 13 G wagon, 544 twin turbo
Perfect.
V8, black, silver chrome, tinted out, black wheels. It is luxury and
Oh, Brandon's video.
ruggedness.
I love it.
Yeah,
Sign me
it's
up.
got black and chestnut interior.
Wonderful.
It's got all of the wonderful things that you would need on a bumpy road. And speaking of bumpy road, Mental
Wow.
has got a 79 Jeep Wagoneer Limited.
Hell
It's
yes.
not it's
I
not
will
an
be more
AMC.
comfortable than all of you.
It's not an AMC,
I don't
but
know.
It was
is
AMC. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's a
Ish.
Guineer. That is a proper
That's
grand Guineer. Yeah.
So it's got the V8 with a 3-speed automatic. It's got the wood paneling on the side. It is really
Beige
in
interior.
amazingly original condition on the interior. So they did all they could do to try to dress this thing up, but it looks like a 1979 vehicle.
Bid to 7,500, and that bid
look,
closed today.
look at the
Ooh.
rubber bits. Oh,
A
it's
a
definitely
period
definitely.
correct aftermarket sunroof.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Aftermarket. It's even got the packing tape around the outside of it to keep it from sealed up. I mean, it's proper. So
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
so I realize that I may have underestimated the ruggedness of this road because I did not go this route. So I decided that I just picked out a bunch of cars that I like.
oh hell yes.
This is for me, I think. This is a
It's
Safari
for
style.
you.
Mental wants
Yours
that
is
one.
yours is coming. Hold on. This is for me.
That's the
A
best
Safari
car so
style
far.
1969 Porsche 9125 coupe 5-speed. It is green. It is rallied up. It is has a lovely roof rack, which is why I chose it because you can drive down the road
Oh, it's
and
got the skid bars on it. It's got
oh
everything.
yeah.
Oh man, that is tight.
Yes,
Ah,
right. So it's always on Bring a Trailer for 49.9. Super cute. Look at that nice interior. It's black with a nice like houndstooth gray brown interior in the inside. Yeah, sure it's gonna break down, but it'll be fun. Okay, great.
yeah, it's
The
a
next
1.6 liter. You can fix that one on the side of the road.
okay, so I also went for a Safari style 2007 BMW Z4M coupe. It is also lifted. We've had a Z4M coupe, thought this would be super fun because it is modified in a Safari style. It is black on black on black, I believe.
Oh, I love
And
this. The tire storage in the back. That's
well,
proper.
so this means it's super not practical for taking it on any kind of long road because I can fit tires, but nothing else.
It's got two
So
tires through the glass of the hatch. That's the
yeah.
Oh
truck.
yeah, the
Yeah.
car style. Exactly.
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a tiny trailer to take with me, which is gonna be hard to tow on a bumpy road. This one sold for 30, also on Bring a Trailer, because I spent a lot of time on Bring a Trailer when I
That
was
was in 2021. Wow.
okay.
Great.
Good stuff.
Hold and for mental. Very sorry,
You
Safari
have to
style.
scroll.
I
Yeah.
know I'm working
Okay,
on
sorry.
it.
Sorry.
Oh
And
yeah.
okay, see, this is
Ooh.
why I said you gotta wait. It's 1988 911 Carrera Coupe G50. It is in Mental's favorite colors of a tan and a tan off whitish, with a black stripe, kind
I
of goes.
do love that color. That's nice.
Yeah.
The Outback.
I for obvious reasons I
You what? Oh my god.
I like the 912 more, but this is fantastic.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is what I had chosen for you. It is what beige and
Dune beige. Nice.
yeah.
Love it.
That one I would actually like drive around town. That would be all kinds of fun.
Okay, I went Safari style, but
right.
we might just get shaken apart. So sorry.
All right. I tried to apply a little more style. So for Chris, you, sir, are going to be traveling down the Alcan in this beautiful 1972 Chevy Suburban. It is in immaculate shape. It's got a good old fashioned small block. It is easily repairable, but I don't think you're going to need to fix it. It's got a new, it looks like a crate motor. It's properly jacked up, but not jacked up so much that you're in a brodozer. And it's got also a lovely houndstooth style interior with an automatic.
It is
Bench
nicely
seat.
sympathetically restored. I'll call
Yeah.
it that, which is just what you
Sympathetic
need if you're going
Yes.
to be using it.
Wow, wow.
Very
Exactly.
reasonably priced, 44,000. That seems all right.
Yeah. All right. Lots of pictures on that one. 24 pictures. It is, of course, on Racing Junk. Now, Chrissy, I also found you a G-Wagon, but again, style. So I got you an 81 G280.
Oh.
And yes, manual transmission.
Oh
Wow.
yes.
Okay,
And
okay.
Row
it's
your own.
two-door. It is also in beige. All right. Lovely period correct
Oh,
upgraded
it's
wheels.
so cute. It's so short. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
and
so
you can take the
short.
roof off. Now you can't do it while you're doing the Outcan because you got no place to put it. 'Cause it's a hard roof. But when you get to Alaska, you could roll
I
around.
could be super adventurous and just roll without it.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Now,
I know.
so you see your first grizzly.
Oh, sure. Drive faster.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that works too. But it's a 280. That ain't gonna happen.
Okay, fine.
Now, Tim, you and I were very close in what we got here. You're getting the Raptor and not the new Turbo Raptor, old school 6.2 liter. Boom. All right. So found this guy. It's at a dealership, but they sprang for the membership. It's got 10 pictures. It's awesome. And
Love it.
style for myself. I found a 1974 Ford done up Baja style. Like we had Chris Overzet on here, and he was talking about his Rust Runner that he just sold. And this is how I am going to get myself into trouble on the Alcam, because I'm going to strap into these seats and I am
Wow.
going to hoon my way across 2 countries.
Yeah, but like a 3-point harness. Wow.
Exactly. Yes. So this
What could
thing
go
will go
wrong?
screaming
Yeah.
along
Also
there.
not going to be able to bring anything with you, but that's okay.
Yeah, but the trip's going to take me
Okay, fine.
like a day. It's going to be fine.
Okay.
Okay. My turn here. Sharing my screen. All right. I'm going to go first. What did I buy myself? No one's going to be shocked. I bought myself a Range Rover. This is a 2019
Weird.
Range Rover supercharged long wheelbase. It's 50,000 miles. It's $43,000. It is beige, so you won't see how dirty it's going to be after driving down the
Oh,
Alcan.
except for the interior, which is white.
Oh,
It's
not for long.
beige too.
Oh,
no,
white.
but it's got dark colored carpets. It's like a two-tone black and tan
okay,
interior. It's
okay.
lovely. So, but 525 horsepower should get me through whatever comes my way. The long wheelbase has got lots of room for storage and comfort, and it's a Range Rover. This is what they're good at, stuff like this. So we'll do
And
that.
breaking down. Great.
Yep,
Yeah.
fantastic. All right.
Yep.
Luckily,
good.
it's only 6 years old.
Right.
Exactly.
As
So
long
for
as we're clear.
Chrissy, Chrissy wants to make sure she's concerned that she has a place to stay. You never know where you're gonna have to stay on the Alcan.
I like this.
So I got Chrissy this 1997 Stewart and Stevenson M1078 camper conversion. This is
found
much
a
like what
bigger
Tim
RV than
found.
Tim's.
I didn't
Wow.
even get in this thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's bigger than Tim's. It's very similar, but it's much more reasonably priced. It was bid to
Oh.
40,000
Oh my
instead of
God.
280,000.
It looks like a tanker truck or
It
something.
was a former military vehicle.
That's what
Yeah,
it
it
looks
was.
like.
Has a 6.6 liter turbo diesel inline 6
Holy crap.
with an Allison 7-speed automatic all-wheel drive, and it has a
Huge.
custom
I can't
camper
drive this
box
thing.
added to the back with a pneumatic solar array that sticks out from various sides of it to make sure you've got
What?
plenty of power.
What?
It's a military cab over. Look, it's lovely. It's got a nice dinette set. It's got a sink and a counter and a
Pirate flag.
shower.
A
Pirate flag,
flag.
right? Big straight 6 Caterpillar. Big.
You're gonna
tires,
have to
big everything.
drive it. I can't
That's
drive
fine.
that.
Well, you'll learn, and then no matter what, you have a place to stay. You don't have to worry
Wow.
about it, and you want
Goodness
reliability. So I thought this would be good.
The driver's seat's on the second story.
Yep.
you see above it.
Yep.
You're just driving down the road and you're like everybody's like little ants. Okay.
Yeah,
That's so
Tim,
much.
I want to get Tim something with a certain kind of style, and this when I saw this, it struck me as something Tim would appreciate. This is a
Oh yeah.
1998 Mitsubishi Pajero Junior that has
Oh.
a Mitsuoka style front end put on it. So imagine a little tiny like Mitsubishi version of a Suzuki Samurai.
I
with
can't
a
even
giant
see that in
chrome
my
grille.
truck. I'm just
Right?
gonna drive right over it. I'm gonna be
Probably.
like, there's
You
no
can
one
drive
down
over
there.
it and not hit it.
I might. Oh, it goes right underneath of it.
I mean, it's got a
Totally.
sticker of a dog on the back already.
Oh,
right?
I love it.
It's so
It's
cute.
It is kind of cute.
And, it would make it.
Right hand
It would-
drive too.
It's going to beat you
Oh.
up a little bit on the way, but it's going to make it. It's going to be fine. You're going to look great doing it in your little white Mitsuoka style Pajero mini fun thing, whatever.
Oh,
You'd
I
have a
love
good
it.
time,
I
right?
love it.
And when you break down potentially, which you probably won't, then you can just stick it on the back of Chrissy's and it'll be
I
fine.
think I can take it.
Right.
Easy.
Now, mental Mental likes to suffer with air-cooled Volkswagens, so he's gonna keep suffering. This is a 1972 Baja Bug, and now this thing has a full roll cage bumper to bumper, a fresh 2085cc engine, fresh bus trans, rebuilt front end, 32-gallon fuel cell in the back seat, Fox shocks. Like this thing is built up, and it's 11 grand.
And a
I am
beautiful
going
roof
to
rack. Oh,
have
that's-
so much fun with that.
It
I would
looks the
literally
part.
just do donuts around Chrissy's super RV all the way up the Alcan.
And then where are you gonna sleep? Mental with you and you're on the side of the road with your
It's
little
tough
blankie.
because the back seat is literally just a
You think after driving that thing for an entire day that I'm not going to be ready to zonk out anywhere? I'm going to be absolutely baked. It'll be.
Oh, God,
And lastly,
that's
we're gonna have
amazing.
this is a bonus as a Top Gear style. The car that you get if you fail, the one that follows you that you have to then suffer with. This is a 1996 Daihatsu Midget.
Oh,
That's so cute.
If you don't know what a Daihatsu Midget is, it is a tiny
One seat.
passenger, 3-cylinder,
It's a little
like
truck.
smaller
It
than
looks like
it's
a, it looks like a
it's like-
gnat.
yeah, it's like tinier than a K truck, but a K truck style. But literally, it is one seat.
Like from the front, it looks like a smart car. Like the kind of
Yeah.
just like it's the wheel wells kind of bounce out a little bit.
This is the truck
Oh,
that
it's a
Tim's
ma- it's a
truck takes
manual.
lunch money from.
Oh my goodness.
It is so small. The headrest is just stuck to the back glass. It doesn't even
If you-
attach to the seat.
If
So
you
it,
put-
Wow.
Go-kart axles on a motorcycle, that's what this would be.
pretty much, yeah. So
Holy cow, that is
don't
yeah,
break
don't
down.
break
You have to
down.
drive the you have to drive the midget.
That's pretty good.
Okay, who wins? I mean, how do you
Well,
even pick?
Oh, there's some
Your
tough
car
ones.
for you won
It
the
does?
69 912.
I think the 912
Oh,
was-
the yeah, okay.
that was pretty good.
I know, but if this road is like this bad, I think that safari style Porsches are probably not the right answer. I
It-
don't know how bad it is, so I guess
It's
I like
the only difference between what Chris is how much more the 912 costs and how much more stylish it is. It's the same thing as the Baja without the 32-gallon fuel cell.
well, but I
Baja-
went
that
like
Baja's
little
got a lot
Baja.
of travel, like a ton of travel, which I
Okay,
thought would be
okay.
good.
I can't
True.
sleep
I
in
liked-
it, but
I liked the thing I got for Chrissy. It was the more budget oriented FU off-road camper basically
It's
than
so
Tim's.
much.
Tim's was just so much.
so
It was a
much.
lot.
That would work. Yeah.
Well done.
Okay, let's
Oh,
move
that was
on.
fun.
All right.
Next one.
All right.
Pacific Coast Highway. I'm going to see if I can do this. I probably can't without getting us a copyright violation. But so when looking at
Oh,
this,
but
and this
don't
is
do
how you
that.
ended up. This is how you ended up with a $700,000 Ferrari because I was looking for a cheaper Ferrari. Now,
Don't get us kicked off.
I won't get us kicked off.
I don't
They'll
wanna do
just
that.
they'll just demonetize us. So, but I think I could probably alter the video enough to make this happen. So in the 80s, there was a great show with Robert Wagner and Stephanie Power called Heart to Heart. This is my boss, Mr. H. He's a self-made millionaire. He's one guy that knows really how to, I don't know. He's a great guy. He's terrific. And so there he is driving along. This is Mrs. H. She's gorgeous. She's one lady who knows how to take care of herself. Now you will notice the cars that both of them are driving in this one. By the way, my name is Max, and I take care of the both of them. I've seen this show way too many times.
Apparently.
So, Chrissy, this is how we arrived at you down the PCH, because the PCH is a great road, but it is not, it's not a switchbacks, all this other kind of stuff. It's a touring road. So
Okay.
you will be rolling in this 1977 Mercedes-Benz 450 SEL. It comes with both tops, but you're only going to want to have the collapsible convertible.
Of course.
It is
It's
a
tan
beautiful, it is,
brown.
it is tan. Mhm.
Lovely. Okay.
Right. Look at that interior. Tell me, that's just not gorgeous.
Lovely.
Now,
Condition.
I was trying to find Chris a Ferrari Dino, which is what Robert Wagner is driving in the opening scenes of that. And there isn't one for like a price that I was comfortable with. So
You were gonna buy me a
it's-
$700,000 Ferrari, but
that Ferrari's worth
Chris, you can't buy him a Dino.
Nope.
that car is.
Thank you.
Well, here's the other thing: is I'm not gonna buy you a $23,000 car and him a $180,000 car. But I
You
did
looked at
find
prices
him
way too much.
Yeah,
in
didn't care.
1960,
Nope.
a 1988 Mondial, which I
we were
know
gonna
was
buy.
on the short list when
yeah.
you found the
Yeah.
SX.
Yeah, it
So
was.
there it is, a beautiful Mondial.
Mm.
Sorry, so there's Chris rolling. All right,
That's a good year for the Mondial too. It was 88.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
See?
we'll buy it.
Now,
Red with tan, typical
Mhm.
Mondial,
Nice.
looking good.
very, very,
It's gorgeous.
yeah, very PCH feeling kind of for direction for you because you're going to bring Stella. Now, Stella gets car sick, but Stella also needs to be able to hang her head out of the window, and you have a certain style about you. So I found you this 1990 Dodge Dakota convertible.
Oh,
The
what?
very
Yes.
rare factory built Dakota convertible. Yeah.
With
That-
a V8.
Is burnout
Yeah.
worthy right there?
Exactly. And it's right up the street from Chris and Chrissy. So they could swing in and grab it.
Yeah,
They
okay.
made less than 1,000 of these.
Hmm.
And yeah, so look
It's-
at that.
it's
You
blue.
are going
It's
to
got
get
a
yourself
hot
in all
motor
kinds
in
of
it.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
fun.
I'm gonna
Good.
need you
proper-
guys to register because that is not gonna qualify for California state emissions right there.
No
Got
problem.
white letter
Yeah.
tires, black convertible top.
Yes.
Bed liner too. Even better.
Yeah.
You can still do truck
Yes.
stuff with it.
Yep.
You
Okay.
can. Fantastic.
All right.
Okay.
And
love
again, in keeping with the theme, PCH, because we've all driven it, or at least portions of it. You're not going to get anywhere in a hurry. So for myself, I chose a 70 Mercedes 280 SL
it. And
Pagoda.
you're splurging. I see.
I am.
Okay.
It's also going to be painfully slow, but that's not what the PCH is about.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay. So for myself, I decided to go with a 2019 i8 Roadster.
Ooh.
I went convertibles all the way because PCH, you're going to want to have the top down. You're going to want to be driving. This is from Bring a Trailer. It's super fun. Yep.
It's only 60 grand. Those
I
things
know,
are
right?
quite
Sold
affordable
for.
these days.
You'll fit right in California because that's a hybrid.
Except this is New Jersey. The car sold in New Jersey, so I'm going to drive across country to get there. Fine, no problem.
Just ship it.
Okay.
That's a white
Totes.
i8 convertible. The Roadsters are pretty rare in those, so that's great.
They really
I know-
are. They're
I know
gorgeous
Dean and
too.
Jackie quite like theirs. It's been very reliable and a good car for them.
Yeah.
I can't see my. I need to be able to pin. I can't see my heading.
Are you looking for your Jaguar or your Eldorado?
No. I can't see either of them, so that's the
Ah,
problem.
okay.
You're
Because the Jaguar and
right.
the Eldorado are tabbed.
They're all tabbed. Okay, there you go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so for Chris, I got a 62 Jag XKE Series 3.8
Yes.
Roadster. It is
Oh,
it
white
is
walls.
blue
Yes.
with white walls
It's like
or teal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's a premium listing sold for 111 on Bring a Trailer.
Spokes. Oh, with the spoke
Yeah,
wheels.
yeah, because you're gonna. Oh, it's in Alberta, Canada, so it's a little far away. But yeah, it is just it's a fresh paint job.
Teal with a blue top, black interior,
Black
E-type,
interior.
wooden steering wheel, wire
Yep.
wheels. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the white walls, but the rest of it, I mean, it's an E-type.
That's all right. Change those
Yeah.
out.
And this one's had all the work done, so it'll be the one time an E-type is okay is when they're freshly restored before they start.
They even had to
breaking
fix the odometer. I don't know if you saw that on there. It's like repaired
Yep.
odometer.
Okay,
because
and
everything breaks.
for Tim, I got a 76 Eldorado convertible. It is red and large.
Can you bring it up?
Oh, why? It's
It's
We're
not
still
red.
looking at
tabbed
the
right
Jag.
next to it on your
Clicky, clicky.
on the right of your.
I'm looking at it, so hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. So sorry.
I don't
Well,
know.
you can just
Bad at the
describe it to
I feel like those
sharing.
white walls work on that teal color.
Is this
Oh,
not it?
that is too.
That's
Oh
it.
yeah, there we go.
Okay. It is
Speaking
red.
of white walls that
Well,
work.
what kind is it red? I don't know. Is it red on red?
That's a
that's
burgundy.
burgundy.
It's like
Burgundy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like a burnt
Only-
burgundy.
Only 38 grand. It is in South Carolina. It's got a
All
white
it's missing
top,
is
which
a
you can.
giant the giant horns on the front of it.
Yep.
Sure, they can be added. It
Amazing.
has got quite the red interior though. So
Yeah.
yeah, super fun. That's what I got.
Whorehouse
That's
red
awesome.
interior. Good.
That is fantastic. All right. Well, I agree with all of you in the fact that it has to be a convertible because it is the PCH, with the exception of mine. I figure if you're going to die, it might as well be on the Pacific Coast Highway in a 1998 Dodge Viper GTS GT2 Championship Edition. It is white with blue stripes. It is everything that you want to see in an uncomfortable sports car. V10,
I guess
it
we didn't
wants
say
to
how
kill you
long
every
we were
single
going
time.
on.
Yeah, it just wants to kill you every time you hit the starter. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And it sold, the current bid is only $100,000. So
17 hours left.
Between the
not-
two of us,
not too bad.
apparently Tim and I spent all the time on Bring a Trailer. That's what I went through
spent
every picture on Bring a Trailer.
I spent a lot of time on Bring a
Uh-huh.
Trailer.
You
And
guys-
speaking of Bring a
man,
Trailer, I
wasted
have
time.
something
You
for
should have been on
Chris.
Racing Junk.
We could have.
I did go on Racing
Ooh.
Junk. But for Chris, I got
This was
him a
funner.
1967 and a half
Oh,
Datsun
gosh.
1600 Roadster. It is silver. It is exquisitely put back together. It's only got 76,000 miles. It's got a 1.6 inline four with a 4-speed manual, so you can still row your own gears. It was repainted in 91, black interior.
It's like an MG that just works.
Right. Who knew? Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Weird.
With roll up windows and a top that goes up and down. Fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's luxury.
Right. I've always wanted to try
Absolute
driving one of these because of that exact thing. It's like,
luxury.
an MG that the Japanese made. Huh. Who knew?
Yeah. Mental trivia. In high school, my dad, who worked for Datsun, had one of these. And by default, it became my car because I had a summer job and I had to get to it. So I drove our 68 1800 Roadster to and from work for an entire summer. Well, not even an entire summer, for like half a summer until my grades came in. And then my dad went and sold it and made me walk to work.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
Good story.
It's not his fault. I'm the one that failed my 10th grade year.
Good story.
Well, for Chrissy,
Okay.
I thought it would be awesome because she loves Overdrive
I
so
hate
much.
Overdrive!
I had to get her a C4 Corvette.
I saw a bunch of these and I was like, no.
No, but really, what she needs,
Okay,
the
good.
PCH, is
Oh, okay.
a 2017 Pagani.
Yeah, that's
It is.
exactly
And
what I
you're
need.
worried about the Ferrari.
I am. I am worried about the Ferrari. Yes.
It is dark blue metallic with exposed
Oh.
carbon fiber. It
Heck
is
yeah.
529 miles on it, twin turbocharged V12.
Oh my goodness gracious. Doesn't even give you a
And
price. It called
if
for
you-
price.
Yeah,
You
call
have
for
to
price.
ask. You can't
Yeah.
afford it.
It's too much.
Okay.
It's got a new set of tires on it though, so that got that
Okay.
going for you.
It only has what 500 miles on it, did you say?
529, and it's got new tires on it.
And new
because they're
tires, good.
Date coded out.
I love it.
And for mental, I figured he needs something with a little bit of spice. So how about a highly modified 1971 Ford Bronco 302 with a 5-speed? It is dark burgundy with a roll bar, an LED light bar, blacked out chrome. It's got giant black wheels on it. It is got all of the things that you need to cruise around and enjoy the sea air blowing around in your hair.
I'm gonna take it in the opposite direction. I'm gonna start in Southern California, drive all the way north, and then I'm gonna continue down the Alcan.
There
I
you
love it.
go. There you
You
go.
can totally do that in that. This thing is cherry.
Oof,
Love it.
that is pretty.
All right.
Okay. I've got just two on this one because I'm trying to keep us going too long. For me, for this, I've got myself. No one's going to be surprised. A 1988 Caterham 7 1600.
Oh, but it's done. Weird.
Yeah.
It's done. Well, I've got one that's mostly done. I just can't get to it right
It's
now.
not quite done.
It's close. Anyway, it's a
Okay.
mostly just bare polished aluminum with black fenders. Caterham 1600. It is done. Tan interior, which is finished to a very high
It is
level.
only
which is nice.
$9,000.
It ends in 4 days. It's got some time to go. But it's got this again. It's an 80s one, so it's got a Ford 1.6 liter Kent motor with twin Weber side drafts. It looks to be finished to a very high level. Everything I can see about it. So I think this would be all right. Yeah, Caterham.
Awesome. Love it.
And for Chrissy, I got her on P-Car Marketplace.
What?
A 1983 Porsche 911 SC cab.
OMG.
Look at the
It is
color.
a quartz gray metallic, which is like a brownish, taupish kind of. Yeah, this kind of color Chrissy likes.
Sign me up.
It's a cab, of course. It's manual,
Holy
of course.
fook.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh, it's
Oh,
even got the
food.
cassette storage buttons in front of the gear shifter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
it's
Blau
not-
Punk cassette player.
It's not fast. It's got 180 horsepower. The air conditioning probably doesn't work, and it probably
I'm
leaks
sure.
oil. But you're gonna look pretty good as you do it.
I will. I will look great.
Oh,
Indeed.
love it.
I love it. All right. Who won? We all
I
win?
did. I went and researched a TV show from the 80s to tie in for two of you. I
Fair,
won
fair.
that one.
Fine. You win.
Good.
And you bought them a car they were actually looking at one point in time. You did win.
and I got Tim's dog a car, so
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Next up is the quintessential American road trip, the Mother Road, Route 66.
You want me to burn
start.
through mine real quick?
I mean, I'll start us off.
Go ahead, Chris.
go, Chris.
Right. All right.
Do it.
I only got two. I've got first up is going to be for me. This is on Bring a Trailer. This is a
Oh,
LS2 powered
Wow.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air convertible. So it is the classic quintessential 57 Chevy. It is a
Yeesh.
gorgeous candy apple red. It is chrome everything else, black convertible top, and a 6-liter LS2 with a 4L60.
just
it's
when
got a
you thought you knew Chris, he throws his curveball at
It's
you.
got a street rod garage custom
Yeah,
chassis with
I'm
coilovers
surprised
and
by
rack and
this.
painted steering, 4-wheel disc brakes. Like, it's going to drive okay. I'm not going to say good, but okay.
Okay.
It's got a Continental kit with a tire on the back. It's only because it's Route 66. I wouldn't want it after that. But for that, this just red everything LS powered 57 Chevy convertible seemed like a cool way to go. 46,000 right now with 19 hours left on Bring a Trailer.
That's a hell of a car.
For Tim, I got him. Who knew someone else was thinking this way?
Right?
I also bought Tim a Lincoln Continental
Mine was
convertible.
cooler. I liked mine better. The red one.
Uh,
Mm.
Well, that was a Cadillac Eldorado, honey. This is a Lincoln
Oh.
Continental.
No, we
I
had
like
quite-
mine was that.
Oh, you
olive.
had a right. You had an olive
Metals
one. That's
was
right. it
olive,
was.
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
for
I like
me,
that
you
one better.
guys were all
Yes.
gonna have to ride in it.
This one's
I
kind of
liked
a
it.
mustard
lady.
color, right? Which I think is kind of an interesting one. Mustard with a
Yeah.
white
But it's
top.
got the right
White-
tires on it
White
too.
top.
Yeah, the white
Yeah.
walls. Oof,
With the big
that is
white
a pretty,
walls.
pretty car.
Yeah. It's just
I
Tim's
do
just gonna
love that
sit back,
Continental.
lean back, one hand on the wheel, one hand on the over the seats, and just roll and not give any cares to the dude in the Caterham behind him who wants to pass.
Oh. Well,
All right.
I feel like Route 66 also it's got to be kind of muscle car-y. It's part of that whole deal, right? So for me, I picked
Oh,
my favorite
yes.
old trucks, the old 54 Ford, but I went panel delivery resto mod. So it is
Wow.
black with all the chrome blacked out except for the window trim and the wheels. You can put anything you want in this puppy. It's got black interior with red piping. It is pretty. So
Yes, it is.
love that thing. For Chris, I thought, you know what Chris would really like? He would really like a Morgan M3W replica of the Moto Guzzi powered cycle car. So
What?
this is a three-wheeled
Three-wheeler
motorcycle
for a
It's the
2,500
Morgan.
mile
I
trip.
love the Morgans. Yeah, those are great.
It's fine.
Oh.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he definitely won't die. He definitely won't die.
Okay.
It's
I'll
so
say
cute.
goodbye before he leaves. May not see him again.
Please wear a helmet.
Yes.
For
Certain
Chrissy,
states you have to, yeah.
Oh my.
Chrissy's got a 32 Ford
Ooh.
Custom. It is like
I love the color.
beautiful emerald
Really?
green
Yes.
with
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
emerald green top, big old white walls on it. It is just classy and understated and beautiful.
Okay.
It's got 3-speed automatics. You don't have to worry about anything while you're cruising through the town of Oatville and all the donkeys.
Yeah. It's
And then
period
for
correct without being like cliche.
yeah. And then for
Yeah.
mental, I also bought him an
No!
LS2 powered 57 Chevy Bel Air
The same
convertible.
one. Well,
Chris
if
and
we-
I are in a bidding war right now.
Or in another universe, Chris and I are both walking out of one of the 17,000 Route 66 museums. We're like, wait, which one's yours? Shit, I don't remember. Check the rear tires and see who's got less tread.
It's like when two women show up in the same dress. Oh, that's awkward.
They show up in the same red Chevy Bel Air.
Who wore
Ah.
it better?
Excellent. When we leave the house, we turn on the TV so the dogs have noise. And one of the things we turn on, it's a free service called Tubi, and Tubi shows old reruns of a TV show called Route 66. And in this one, Bud and Mitch, they travel across America and brand new, oddly enough, it was supposed to be just the thing, but every year Chevy gave them a new Corvette. Now they imply in the show, because it's black and white, that it's red, but they would use all the different tones. But if you look at Bud, who would later go on to star in Car 64, Where Are You? Who does that blonde fella remind you of?
Oh.
Him.
It's Chris. So, Chris,
Oh.
you're getting this 1962 Chevy
Oh.
Corvette all the way through. It is a 327. First year it was available in the 327, and I believe it is a 4-speed.
Nice. And
So-
it's all the red. 62 is my favorite year of early Corvette because I like that it's got the later Stingray tails, but the quad headlights. Both good
Yeah.
choice.
All right.
On red.
Chrissy's going to get bored very quickly in Route 66
Fantastic.
because
This
it
is
is a lot of
great.
flat open where if you have not lived in the
Yeah.
West and you look at the horizon and you don't realize you can't get there today. But in this car, she absolutely could. And she will carry
I
all
love
of the spare
this.
parts for Chris and mine's 57 Chevys.
Oh, is that the van?
No, it's
a wagon.
the
Oh,
wagon.
wagon. Okay, great. It
E63
looked-
wagon.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And she
I'm
can just
there.
like she can leave 30 minutes after we do and be like, I will see you guys in 4 hours tonight
love
because
this
I'm already
idea.
there.
I'm there.
Okay. Now, Tim, again, you're a man of style and class.
Oh.
Mm.
Now, it's not American.
Have you met Tim?
He runs the
I
spectrum.
aspire to be, but
can't
I'm not
put
quite
Tim-
there.
You can't put Tim in the corner. And again, I'm thinking Stella's coming with you. So there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
She had out of this 2008 Bentley Continental Cabrio. Or I believe this is officially the moniker drop top, as they were, or drop head, or whatever they'll call it. But this absolutely beautiful Continental, which I'm still convinced because they keep showing up at the buy here, pay here lots. It's just a matter of time before I end up with one of these.
Oh God.
Love it. I love
Okay.
it.
Now, stay with me. Chris and Tim have both hinted that my car choices, I tend to lean towards suffering. And I
Yes.
want to take exception to that, except So for my Route 66, I found a 1969 Pontiac GTO, and it is just beat up enough to be cool.
Let it
The
go.
the
Oh,
rear the
okay.
rear exhaust is held on by baling wire.
Yep.
Oh
The,
god.
the front paint is coming off the bumper. It has
The
a black
front, yes.
vinyl top. This looks like the kind of car you would see doing donuts in a Circle K parking lot in 1983.
Or
Yeah.
this weekend when I'm driving down
Yep.
Route 66.
Yeah.
It looks like it was in a
Oh.
fire at some point.
Yeah. And this is where I'm going. You don't restore this one. You just make it run because
You
it's a
can't
big block
afford to.
GM. It'll go forever. And you don't restore it. You just fix what breaks and keep driving along.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Mine are throwaways. So, you obviously know that I enjoy to be comfortable. So I chose the other one, a Maserati Ghibli that sold for 15. It's brown.
You found a less reliable car than I did.
Does it run?
I think so. It doesn't indicate that it doesn't. So I have a Maserati Ghibli that's brown, and that's really what I wanted
Can't wait
because
till the first one of these shows up for lemons. We're getting close. We're getting close.
Oh, we're
Right?
so close.
15?
We are
Yeah.
so close.
I'm not going to tell you that there's a bunch of us out here on the West Coast that are constantly searching Facebook Marketplace, and we already have a plan.
Yep.
Okay, so I got this for maybe mental, but I couldn't let this one go. This is a 159-mile 2017 Triumph Bonneville Street
I
Twin.
actually was watching this.
Were
I
you?
watched this on Bring It Trailer.
This is a- all right,
This
so
is
this is
so great.
a Triumph motorcycle with cozy sidecar.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. It
And
sold
you don't
for $5
put a
grand.
person in the sidecar. That's where the dogs go. Vicky
Well,
rides on the back.
if you have no legs, then maybe I'll go in the sidecar. But I just couldn't let this one go. I don't know that this is necessarily Route 66 worthy, but it showed up and I said, this is amazing. And Mental hates his life. He
It's his life.
I mean, I don't know yet. Okay,
I would not take that down Route 66. But when I lived in
Okay.
Oklahoma, one time Vicky and I we rode one of my motorcycles down to the ice cream parlor as we would do occasionally on a Sunday night. And as we were parking the motorcycle, in comes a Harley full dresser. The big giant electric glide with a sidecar, but the husband and wife are both on the Harley, and in the sidecar is a huge, like Michael Kritzler sized Saint Bernard with goggles in the sidecar. And I thought that was just that's how you make a Harley cool. Put a sidecar and a big fluffy dog in it.
How you make it weigh 3,000 pounds too.
Fair.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Last set.
Okay. This one I came up with as a loop of the great national parks of the West. There's some wonderful places out there. You start in Glacier, go to Yellowstone, end up in our Rocky Mountain National Park, Zion, Canyonlands, Death Valley, Yosemite. See it all. See this great country.
So you didn't say what month we were going
the
in.
USA in your Chevrolet.
Exactly. I didn't say what month. It doesn't
No,
matter.
well,
At this
it does
point, You got
matter.
to be unemployed to do it all.
Well,
So-
yes, but it does matter because you might need off-roading vehicles if you're going anytime after September
Sure.
to some
Well,
of
let's
these
assume
places.
it's not in the middle of the winter.
Well, some of them
Okay,
are
well,
closed in the winter as well.
I know. Well, I did. So there's that.
Okay. Do you want to go first then?
Sure, I can. Yep. So I decided on these are for Chris. So I got a 4.6 Land Rover Discovery XD.
Oh
with
yeah.
Nice.
Right? So
Yeah.
this is when we were
Camel
talking
color.
when we were talking about Land Rovers earlier. This one has a roof rack. This one has some nice knobby tires. Yeah,
Yep,
I
the
thought this
Disco
was
one with a lift and the swap out of the later Range Rover, the 4.6. That's great. It does have the
Right?
full body, the full roof rack that follows the contours of the roof. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
only
okay.
17 grand.
because
That's
people
what
know
I-
better. It's
Yeah.
including me.
Because they don't hate themselves. Okay, but I have another Land Rover, a 2003 Discovery 2 SE7, and this one has the
Snorkel?
snorkel. Yes,
Mental and I are both
ambitious.
going, "Aw, that's the same color as ours."
right. I know. I found it, and this
Yeah,
this
Vicky
one,
can't see this one.
nope. This one is current bid to $5,000 because you can't give this shit away. Because Joe, don't talk to me about Land Rover
It's
Discovery.
got 156,000 miles on it.
It's on head gasket set at least 2.
Holy
Oh.
mackerel!
The only
Yes.
person that has ever made the Land Rover go that far is you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably, and this one's not yours. We know that. And I decided on myself a Cayenne 6-speed that is rallied because I was deciding that off-roading and rally-ish type things were up my alley. So
That's got to be super rare. A manual transmission V6 Cayenne. They made the GTS with a manual later, but this is a really
They
early
did.
one.
I believe that is the GTS. The only other option for a manual Cayenne was the V6.
yep. So that's what I
Okay.
chose for myself. That's what I got.
It's lifted. It looks like the ones they sent to Siberia Cayenne.
Pretty awesome.
Nice.
Okay. All right, Timmy.
All right. I chose for myself the Zombie Killer El Camino. It's lightly
Oh,
modified.
my gosh. What?
That's
Tell us
so
about
cool.
this,
I'm
Timmy.
surprised I didn't pick it.
It is a lifted El Camino. It is Christmas green and red. It's got a giant, like, run people over bumper mounted to it. It's got
Looks like a
This is-
toboggan.
intake through the hood.
This is
Uh,
really good for zombie apocalypse. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for.
This is a 500 horsepower V8 battle truck featured in the film Zombie Killer.
Wow.
Love it. All
So
right,
it's got
and
provenance.
next up for Chris, I got
Nice.
a 2024 Porsche 911. It has got luggage rack on it, extra fuel in there for the times you can't get there. It is the Dakar white and blue. It's only 61 miles on it, and
Wow.
it is ready to go for you
Yeah,
for
those
Oh.
Rothmans with the
a
Rothmans
small
colors.
price of a small home for $349,000.
Wow.
A small
for
one?
Just what I want to take off road is a $350,000 brand new Porsche. Right?
Oh.
Well, Chrissy likes to be comfortable, and when you're going off road, you can literally go run over anything in this
Okay.
1995 Hummer 4-door hardtop. It's got a giant roof rack. It is gray with everything blacked out, LED lights. It's
So
got
much.
all JL audio speakers, subwoofers, so you can rock all your tunes as you cruise around in style through the national park system.
Okay.
And
That's
for
tight.
mental, I couldn't leave you out, buddy. I had to buy you a giant camper conversion also.
All right, so we're laughing because
It
this
is
is my
alarming on these shopping shows how often we end up finding the same things.
this is my car. Mental
Chrissy
can't
and
have it.
Mental
That's
show
the
up
one
with
I've-
the same car.
It's the same giant Earth Roamer thing that I bought Chrissy for Alcan.
You can't mental. You can't have it. I already bought it.
Oh, you're
Again,
Oh,
late,
it's
Mental.
completely possible. It's a different one. It'll be like the 57 Chevys. Well, which one's beep, 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 which,
That's so
hit your
funny.
remote. I don't know which one's which.
It's yours. Oh goodness.
No way. You have one too?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I was the only one.
So I'm
Jinx,
thinking
owe me a Coke.
this is a trip through many of our most wonderful national parks. I want a vehicle that you can stay in the park. Right?
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
We got two of them already, but yeah.
Well, I know. So I'm buying myself
Oh, yes.
Yes,
a
the
1970 1973 GMC motorhome. This is the 26-foot one with the extra axle. This
Wow.
one is gorgeous in this red, white, and blue color scheme.
Yes, it
It's
is.
right. It's
Oh, that's pretty
it's got
nice.
Alcoa wheels, a generator. It's got a luggage box on the roof, all new batteries, new disc brakes, AC works. Everything's been flushed and cleaned and prepped, and this thing looked like the level of prep on this thing
Oh.
looks fantastic.
Look at
They've
the curves.
maintained
Yeah.
the interior in 70s-ish style. It's got shag carpet, it's got full
Oof.
door seats, but it's got wood floors, which is nice.
Nothing's
So
ever
just-
happened in that room.
Right?
Nope. This
Actually, it's
actually
pretty exquisite. It might very
this
well
thing's
be
super
pristine.
clean, and but I think this is a great way to see America's finest national parks is in this wonderful RV.
All right.
The
Okay.
guy that owns the Nine Finger Drifters Toyota has one of those and like still uses it, and they are still sought after and respected RVs. Those are
And that one was
fantastic.
$27,000 in that kind of condition. Seemed like
Yeah,
that seems like a deal for the 27 grand.
Awesome.
All right, mental. I saw this and I just thought of you immediately. This is from your days in Atlanta. This is a 1984 Dodge Ram B150 Atlanta Police Prisoner Transport Van.
Oh
It
my
says
gosh.
on the back of it, keep back, prisoner transport.
Oh,
It's a white shorty Dodge van with a red stripe down the side and a blue light bar and big letters that says Atlanta Police Prisoner Transport.
Wow.
oh, that
you
is
know,
so great.
It's got room to sleep. It's got you're gonna make friends. No
But you're not
doubt.
going to be able to open the doors from the inside when you crawl in
I'm
the back. but
sure
it's
you
totally fine.
cannot.
It's gonna be nice and reliable. It's
I think it
you
was
know,
place
it's-
bid. It's at 0.
it's currently at auction with Haggerty. It's got 13 days left.
oh
0
wow.
bids so far.
Does it have a reserve, and where is it?
No,
No
Offered
reserve.
reserve.
without reserve in Huntsville,
$1.
Alabama. Oh,
Gosh.
so
No, no,
again,
you can't have it.
funny mental trivia. I had a 88.
It's like I've been in that van.
No, not that particular one. No. I had an 88 shorty
When I was in at a
Dodge
beige interior.
Yeah. factory. I had a Dodge factory conversion van that a friend of mine had bought new from Afy's Car Sales when we lived in Europe, and I drove it out here in 2003 when I lived here, and we called it the Death Star, and that was like all my friends here remember the Death Star because that was our anti-DUI wagon. We just get a DD and it'd be great. That is,
Wow.
yeah.
This
This
one's
one's got
got a
all the
nice-
vinyl, but it's still pretty cool.
It's still vinyl, but it has a pretty weak-looking partition to separate.
Yeah,
the
you could kind
prisoners.
of like shimmy yourself in there if you cared.
Yeah,
enough.
like these prisoners, if they're actually trying to get out, they're going to. But
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Hell,
I
I mean,
just-
the windows aren't even blocked off, man. Yeah.
No.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
think
you
that
bid, you bid $100 on this and then use it as a bribe for the judges at a race, and you'll
Okay,
be a
because as
hero
you
all the way.
as you started that sentence, like you bet $100, I'm like, yeah. The problem is then I win it, but then you
Yes.
finish that up, and yes,
Yeah.
this
No,
actually,
you-
this,
no,
this
Here are
no.
the keys.
It's in
Goodbye.
nice
These are
shape.
the title.
This is-
They'll
Not
get-
my problem.
Yeah.
They'll get some hundreds of dollars for this. It's in nice shape. So good
I
luck
bet
to
you
them.
you could auction that off at a lemons race and donate the money to charity and make money for like Lemons of Love. That'd be perfect.
Probably.
You
right,
you are
Timmy.
not getting me not bidding on this, Tim.
All right, this is for Timmy. Timmy likes
Oh my god.
I saw
Timmy
this
likes
too.
things that
I
make him
saw
laugh.
this too.
I did not
And this
see
is this is Timmy likes to make friends, and there's no way you're not going to make friends. Drive around the country in this 1995 Nissan SEMA hearse, and this is the JDM style hearse with the giant, ridiculous wooden back on it. That you know, like
SEMA,
with the
not as in the
pagoda
car
roof,
show,
Yeah,
but
right.
actual like
CIMA.
yeah,
right? And this has it's got a
real
V8.
hearse.
It's got a V8, so you can still do burnouts in it. It's got
I
all
doubt that
kinds
thing's
of
gonna
room
lose traction.
in the back, so Tim, you can sleep in it.
Oh my
Right?
goodness. It's got a rollout bed.
It does have a rollout bed. You're gonna sleep really well. It's
Sleep like the dead.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you will though, because I feel
It's
like there's
got-
nothing to lay on in there. You
well,
have
you
to-
know, we could. You can
You
work
have to,
that
you're gonna have to
up, but
outfit it. Okay.
it's got so many, wonderful
Oh, it's
artistic
so creepy.
touches.
Oh, it's so
And
creepy.
it's only has like 31,000 kilometers on it.
Oh,
And
my
all
But
of
look at
those,
the
gracious.
Is there a reserve on it?
I don't
those were
know.
really slow.
Is there a
No,
reserve?
there's
It doesn't
not.
say-
Oh, I'm sorry. It's no.
It
no,
doesn't say no.
bid
Yeah,
though.
without reserve. Without
Oh,
reserve.
no
So this one,
reserve.
$0. You can
$0 with
$200.
13
You
days
can
left.
buy both of them.
Yep.
It's also on Huntsville, Tim. I get the van, you get the hearse.
Yes.
You take the hearse to New Jersey.
Oh my God. Okay.
it'll be great. How can you not have a
It will
good
be-
time driving
it
around
will
in
be
this?
great.
Right?
That is
Okay.
amazing. I would dare to
And,
drive
and
that
when
thing.
and when the wood starts to go bad, bam, JDM El Camino.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now for Chrissy, I got the car that I think is you can sleep in that has the happiest name of any car I've ever
Is
heard.
it a tuk tuk? No, you
It
can't
is
sleep in a
not.
tuk tuk.
It is a 1998 Mazda Bongo Friendee.
Friendee.
RFV. It's a Bongo Friendee.
Bongo
RFV.
Friendee.
Bongo
Right.
Friendee. RFV.
It's my. What do you drive it? It's my Bongo Friendee. Right. So it's a little Mazda van with a pop top.
I kind of love this.
It's a Bongo Friendie.
Okay.
I saw the
Oh
name and
my
I said, "Well,
goodness.
that's Chrissy right there.
I
She wants a
need-
Mazda
I-
Bongo Friendie."
Mazda
Because
Bongo
why-
Friendee.
Right? Wouldn't Chrissy want a Mazda Bongo Friendie?
The problem is that how do I get a part for this?
I think
It's
it's
a
probably
Mazda
the same stuff as
Mini-Van.
like a
It's
626.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when I go up to the computer at AutoZone and I say,
I have a
"What kind
Bongo
of car?
Friendie."
What kind of car do you have?" You're like, "Oh, that's not an option."
It probably shares a lot of mechanical.
I
with the
sleep in
66.
that?
You go up on the pop top and you slide it closed and it's like you're sleeping on a
Yeah,
roof
it's like
pad with
it's like a roof temp.
pop top. It's like a
Oh,
like a
okay.
Westphalia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you still got plenty of room, and then it just drives like a nice
right-hand
car. 'Cause it's
drive?
a Mazda. It is because it's JDM.
Are you gonna make the
Oh.
Are you gonna make the Mazda 3 look like this for one of the Lemons races?
Nobody would know what a Bongo Friendee is. I'll be
Only
like,
the people that watch the podcast would get it.
maybe so. Yes. All
It's
right.
a Bongo Friendie.
I
Bongo
don't
Friendee.
have a Bongo Friendee, but it's cute.
Oh, it's
I
super
thought
cute.
you'd love a Bongo Friendie. It's 15 grand. It's in Miami. It's got a V2. Oh, it's a turbo diesel, 2.5 liter turbo diesel,
It
96,000
was
miles.
sold though.
This would be great.
I can't
Oh,
have
well.
it.
Thing is
Um,
awesome.
Yep.
It's
Bongo
from-
Friendie.
It's
Lemons has never had a Bongo Friendie.
Yeah, they
Nope.
probably might not. but love that. Oh, this was
Uh,
fun. I like shopping
That's
shows.
So fun. So fun.
All right. Well, tell us what you loved. We can't wait to hear it. If you,
Yeah.
I
launch your
literally
own-
just put all of these links in the show notes. I don't know how many of them will go because we do run out
We do run out
of
of space.
space, but they're in there.
Okay. And if you want
Fantastic.
one, then if there's something that doesn't fit, you want to see it, let us know. Then we'll give it to you.
Absolutely. Yes.
Super fun.
And yeah. And also send us your automotive museums, your favorite
Yes.
automotive museums.
Let's hear all your fun spots to go.
Okay.
Super fun. Well, thank you guys for buying me such fun things.
Right?
Thanks, all of us are buying such fun things. That's great.
We're great
bought
friends.
We bought
We're
so
very
much.
Wonderful, thoughtful friends.
So thoughtful, right? That's
We
that's-
spent a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
we did.
enjoying my $200,000 S65 too.
Yeah,
Thanks.
this 700,000 Ferrari is amazing.
Or your Pagani.
No, I really just
Right.
want. I just want my $5,000, or no, I think it's $13,000 Ghibli.
The friend,
Brown-
not the Friendie.
I want my
the Bongo
friendie too.
Friendie.
I want my-
It's a Bongo Friendie.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
well, thanks for listening, Bongo Friendies, and we hope to see you on the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Thanks for downloading us. We hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Everyone Racers. We also hope you will join us in the world of driving, racing, and building because everyone can be a racer, even you. If you enjoyed this podcast, subscribe. It's totally free. Then go to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. Even if you hated us, give us 5 stars and tell us why. If you have any questions or show ideas, drop us a comment on our Facebook page, Everyone Racers, or email us at everyone.racers@gmail.com. You can still text us at 484-243-0455. Find us on Instagram at everyone.racers, YouTube and Facebook under Everyone Racers, or even Reddit at /E1R. Thanks again, and until next week, keep the shiny side up, unless, like us, there is no shiny side, then just keep those wheels down.